Blackwood House. The very name sent shivers down the spines of locals. Isolated on a windswept moor, shrouded in perpetual mist, it stood as a monolith of dread. The house, a testament to a bygone era, was crafted from dark stone, its windows like vacant eyes staring out at the world. The elements had ravaged its once grand facade, leaving it scarred and weathered. The garden, once a place of beauty, had succumbed to nature's relentless grasp. Overgrown and wild, it was a maze of thorny bushes and gnarled trees. Their branches, like skeletal fingers, scraped against the house, their shadows dancing ominously on the walls. The air around Blackwood House was perpetually cold, even in the heat of summer. It carried the damp scent of decay and the metallic tang of fear. This was a place where hope died and darkness reigned supreme. The last family to inhabit the house, the Blackwoods, met a tragic and mysterious end. Whispers of strange occurrences had plagued the family long before their disappearance. They spoke of disembodied voices, cold spots, and objects moving inexplicably. The family's patriarch, John Blackwood, became increasingly withdrawn, his once jovial demeanour replaced by a haunted look. His wife, Eleanor, was plagued by night terrors, her screams echoing through the desolate halls. Their young daughter, Abigail, claimed to see shadowy figures lurking in the corners of her room. Then one stormy night, the Blackwoods vanished without a trace. The only clue left behind was an overturned chair in the dining room and a single blood-curdling scream that pierced the night. The house fell silent, adding their disappearance to its grim history. Years passed, and Blackwood House stood as a silent testament to its dark past. It became a local legend, a place of morbid fascination and fear. Then, one night, a group of 7 self-proclaimed skeptics decided to confront the legend of Blackwood House. Led by the arrogant and skeptical Jake Tanner, the group consisted of individuals with varying degrees of belief. There was Emily, the aspiring journalist hoping to document paranormal activity, Ben, the tech whiz armed with cameras and sensors, and the others, each with their own reasons for accepting the dare. As night fell, the group breached the creaking front door of Blackwood House and stepped inside. They carried with them an arsenal of cameras, recording devices, and a hefty dose of bravado, ready to debunk the myths and legends surrounding the house. Section 4. A night of unrelenting horror. The skeptics' encounter. The darkness within Blackwood House was oppressive, suffocating. The air grew heavy with anticipation as the group set up their equipment. They felt a palpable shift in the atmosphere, a sense of unseen eyes watching their every move. The first sign of the supernatural came as a whisper, a barely audible murmur picked up on their audio recorder. Then the temperature plummeted, sending a chill down their spines. Doors slammed shut on their own, and disembodied footsteps echoed through the empty halls. The skeptics' initial bravado began to falter as fear seeped into their hearts. Each unexplained event chipped away at their resolve, replacing their skepticism with primal terror. Blackwood House was alive, and it was toying with them. Section 5. Flight into the storm, a desperate escape. Panic set in when Jake, their skeptical leader, was violently thrown against a wall by an unseen force. His terrified screams reverberated through the house, shattering the last vestiges of their courage. Terrified, the group decided to flee. As they stumbled through the darkened halls, desperate to escape the clutches of Blackwood House, the building seemed to fight back. Doors slammed shut, trapping them within its walls. Objects flew across rooms, driven by an unseen fury. Finally, they burst through the front door and into the raging storm outside. Lightning illuminated the sky, revealing the horrifying image of Blackwood House, its windows glowing with an eerie light, as if mocking their escape. Section 6. The lingering shadow of Blackwood, a legacy of fear. The survivors of that horrific night carried the scars of their encounter with Blackwood House. Their skepticism was shattered, replaced by a profound understanding of the darkness that resided within those walls. They had looked into the abyss, and the abyss had looked back. Blackwood House remained, a haunting reminder of the horrors it had inflicted. It stood as a stark warning to those who dared to tempt fate, a testament to the enduring power of fear and the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. And in the whispers of the wind, one could almost hear the screams of those the house had claimed, forever trapped within its cursed walls.